Today we're going to demonstrate how to make a California roll. Now some restaurants use a black sesame on the outside of their California roll, or a masago, tobiko. Some restaurants only use snow crab or only kani kama, the imitation snow crab. So today we're going to be showing you our version, which will just be using snow crab mix, avocado, and some sesame seeds. First, we're going to cut our avo. We're going to use 1/4 of this avo. We'll cut this 1/4 into 3 slices. And then we'll start with half sheet of nori down on the cutting board, the rough side facing up. And then we're going to wet our hands. We have roughly 150 grams of sushi rice that's been lightly packed into a small ball. And we're going to take the rice and spread it across the nori. We're going to do this gently so we don't mash the rice. And we want to cover the surface of the nori entirely. We want to make sure to cover all the edges as well. As soon as we finish covering the nori with the rice, we're going to apply some sesame seeds to the outside of the rice. So I'm just going to sprinkle some over here. And then now we can flip it over. We're going to take our snow crab and spread it across the center lengthwise. And we want to be sure to distribute the materials inside of the roll evenly so the sushi roll is nice and evenly shaped. We'll take our avocado. Just going to distribute this evenly across the center of the roll. Now, at this point, we're ready to wrap the roll up. Once again, I'm going to dampen my hands so the sushi rice doesn't stick. We're going to take the side closest to us, put our thumbs underneath, and we can use our fingers to hold the ingredients inside. We're going to wrap the nori over the top of the ingredients, and we want to make sure it's tight. Just continue to wrap until the far side of the nori ends up at the bottom of the sushi roll. And now we can press and shape with a makisu. So here we have a makisu that's covered with plastic wrap. We're going to place this flat side facing down. We're going to apply pressure slightly downwards and then in at the base of the roll, and then even pressure across the entire roll. We can move the makisu over and form any loose rice that's on the ends of the roll. Just give it a light tap so it's formed with the roll here. And now we're ready to cut. We're going to cut this roll into 6 pieces. And it may help before cutting the roll to wet the knife a little bit. This is going to prevent the rice from sticking to the knife and pulling away from the roll. So we'll start by cutting this roll directly in half. And we'll take one side and overlap it with the other. And then we're going to cut 1/3 off. And then with this section, we'll cut it directly in half. And if the roll doesn't come out cut perfectly where it's all level, we're going to take the highest section and put it in the middle here. This way it's a little more balanced. Alright, now it's time to plate the California roll. And before we do this, we're going to decorate the plate with a bamboo leaf under, or sasanoha, to give a little extra flair. And then we're going to plate the cali just like so, with the pieces spread out next to each other, kind of at a diagonal. And then we're just gonna place it straight across the center of the plate. We want to make sure that it's balanced and there's an equal space on each side. Alright, here's our completed California roll.